This week you're going to be practicing exercising your memory. So we're going to do a whole lot of memory activities and we're going to send you some ideas. And you should already have learned your phone number, so see if you can still remember that. Otherwise, practice doing your phone number, and also try and remember your address, the place where you live. So you should have the number of your house, you should have the street that you live in, and also the area that you live in. So try and memorize one phone number and your address. And then we have a very fun activity, a memory tray for you. So have a look closely at this tray I've prepared. This is something you can do at home. I've made one to show you. And you're going to stare at this for about 20 to 30 seconds. And you're going to try and remember everything that is on this tray. And then I'm going to take one thing away. And then you've got to tell me which thing I took away. So have a look at it for a little bit longer. If you need to pause the video, you can pause the video. And I'm going to cover up the items. And when I remove the cloth, one thing will be taken away. This one's not too difficult. I bet you can all guess which one's been taken away. Can you guess? It was the Ninja Turtle. Let's put him back. I'm going to cover up and I'm going to take one more thing away. Now which one has disappeared? I've taken one thing away. Can you guess what it is? It was this tube of toothpaste. Let's cover up, and when I reveal again, there'll be a different one taken away. Have a look. Now which one has disappeared? Can you remember? Something is missing. It was the little aeroplane from Planes, the movie. Let's put that back. I'm going to take something else away. Have a look. One thing has been removed. Can you remember? Can you guess? This one's a little bit more tricky. Which one is missing? Did you guess this funny little hand thing that fits on your finger? That's what was missing. I'm going to take away something again. Have a look. Now which one have I taken away? This one I think is not so tricky. There's a big space left there. It was the Minion. Did you get that right? So this is something that you can play at home. Get your parents to do this for you. And every single time they take away one thing and you have to remember which one is missing. Here's another way for you to play this fun game. You can get your parents or whoever's looking after you to make you a new tray full of items, and then you're going to look at it for at least 30 seconds and you're going to try and remember every single thing that is on the tray. And then once you've memorized it, you're going to either tell your parent or your caregiver what was on the tray, or you can even draw it on a piece of paper and see how many of these things you can remember. So have a good look at it, and then you're going to pause for about 20-30 seconds and try and remember every single thing on this tray. And one last game that you can try and play is to remember a sequence of numbers. So someone can tell you 3 numbers and then you have to remember and say the 3 numbers back. And then each time you add another number and see how many you can remember. And if you want to do it a fun way, you can do it with a dice so that it's random. You throw it and you remember, I got a 3. Throw it again. I got a 6. So my sequence is 3, 6, 2. See how far you can go. Another 2. So I got a 3, 6, 2, 2, 2. And you can keep trying that. See how many numbers you can add. And you can even try and remember it backwards. 2, 2, 2, 6, 3. So that's another game that you can play. I hope you have a lot of fun exercising those brains of yours. Bye, Great R's.